Hello, gentlemen and lady. Welcome back. Today, I'm super stoked. We're doing Assetto Corsa, the best street drift cars. I picked Dragonrange, which is a personal favorite, kind of togue fantasy track of mine. I'm gonna do 5 cars. They're all from completely different car packs. So, let's get started. First, I had to put this car in here. This car is kind of bae to me because it's my own car. It's a Nissan Laurel C33. It's modeled fairly close after my actual car. Alright, this car's super fun. Dragonrange, such a good track. Let's get a rip. The stickers on the windshield too, just like give you that experience. I love it. If you're looking for a street drifting, kind of street style experience, this car is definitely awesome. And again, all these cars and the tracks I use in all these videos, I drop them in the description so you guys can download them for yourself and go try them out. Oh, too wide, too wide, too wide. This car does require a little bit of tuning, mainly adjust the gearing. I don't know why the gearing in a lot of these street cars is just so odd. So you'll want to raise it up to like a 4.1, 4.3 usually on most cars, and that'll give you a lot better power band and better experience. The nice thing is too, when you do closer ratios like that, you have to shift more, and it's good to practice shifting, you know, upshifting mid-drift, downshifting into a corner. All that stuff's really, really good for you, and it's fun. It's a realistic experience, so. God damn, this car's sick. I can't see through these stickers, just like real life. Alrighty, on to the next car. Alright, next up we have the Death Wish Garage Nissan Silvia S13 Street Style. It says Street Style in the name, it has to be in here. So Death Wish Garage is definitely like one of my favorite car packs. They're super, super realistic. A lot of guys will say that like don't drift in real life too much or at all. Will say that they kind of understeer weird. You kind of saw it right there, but it's realistic. I wouldn't say it's like an unrealistic amount of understeer. I don't remember where horsepower-wise these cars are at, but I believe they're like mid-300s, kind of similar things. So on some of these big corners, I mean, it's a struggle, but that's what these cars are all about. These cars are fun on any track, by the way. This togue is pretty big, but it's fun. I do find that these cars kind of, I use a lot of handbrake in them, which is kind of interesting. Just an observation. But yeah, these cars will challenge you. Because they're lower horsepower, they're not crazy fast. Like the last video we did was like comp cars. And it's like, those cars are also challenging in their own right, but like these big corners that are wide and stuff, way easier in a pro car because there's so much speed. Alright, we made it to the top. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, next up we have the low style gang Mazda RX7 FD3S. This thing is just absolutely outrageous. I mean, it has freaking Lambo doors, neon lights, you can take the roof off. I mean, what else do you want? You know, I love this car. One thing to keep in mind is, these are like total cheater cars, as they call them. So, the physics are pretty unrealistic. But it's still a riot to drive, and they sound freaking amazing. They look, I mean, these are the coolest looking cars in my opinion. They're obviously like full on rice, but I don't care, they're so fun. This is also one of the easier to drive rotaries in the game, I would say. It's not like too hard to kind of keep it in torque range. I wish LSG would make like one with like DWG or World Drift Tour physics, or even Gravy Garage, because their cars I think are just the sickest looking cars. Oh baby, too much angle. So I mean, to me this speaks just like street drifting, you know? It's like outrageous, it has neon lights, it looks so sick at nighttime, it sounds good. So that's why I had to put this car on the list. It had to be on here. Oh, God. It's a freaking riot. All right, on to the next one. We'll get serious. We'll go back to a serious car. All right, next up, we have the Gravy Garage Lexus GS300 with the 2JZ. My God, this car is so good. And to me, again, it's like the epitome of street style. It's so low, it has obnoxiously like wide and long body kit, has crazy wide wheels, everything. I mean, it's just sick. I forgot on the other cars to change it from going downhill, so we'll do that on this one. All the Gravy Garage, the whole Gravy Garage car pack is so good. So they're a little bit higher horsepower than like World Drift Tour, but they're still like, oh gosh, we're live. This car is so different than going, like diving into this from the LSG. I'm like tripping. All right, give me a sec. We're gonna used to it. This car just, it sounds good, it looks good, it drives really well. It's obviously massive, so takes a little getting used to on the sides, but it's good practice. Especially trying to chase people and run togs in it, it's tough. There we go. All right, we gotta move on. All right, last but certainly not least, we have the World Drift Tour Street Nissan Skyline HR34. So, oh you bitch. All right, my pedal cam is overheating, but we're just gonna do this. This was one of the first cars I actually really drifted in Assetto Corsa, and so it's kind of special to me. It's also a Nissan Skyline. Again, this car is a behemoth. I mean, R34 sedans are big cars. It's not like crazy customized like some of the other ones actually. They didn't go as ham on the R34 sedan, but there's just something to me that like speaks Japan street style drifting about a four-door sedan R34. I mean, to me, it's like almost as good as it gets. A little wide there. And this thing's only like 350 wheels, so it's definitely gonna challenge you some. One of the biggest things on it is adjust the gearing to like 4.6 and the S15 differential, and make sure you turn boost up. For whatever reason, all the World Drift Tour cars have weird gearing, and then they start at 80% turbo, and it'll feel like terrible if you don't turn the boost up. So this is the last car of this video, but it's definitely not like my least favorite. It's so hard once you get to like 5 cars to really like rank them or choose which is better than another. But this car is just, it sounds good, it looks good, it feels really, really good. And it's a freaking Nissan Skyline R34 sedan. Oh yeah! Finish her off strong, baby! Oh yeah! Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That was really fun to make. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button. Please leave me a like and leave me some comments. Drop video suggestions below. Also, guys, we have so much freaking merch on the website, so go check it out, haugenracing.com. Every purchase goes back into making more videos and going and competing in Formula Japan next year. So I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. I'll see you soon. Peace.